Yes, 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 my beautiful winners. Right about now, this is the AaronBeezee YouTube channel, and we are doing a beautiful reaction video to Pop the Balloon or Find Love, specifically episode 52 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And without further ado, all I'm going to say is make sure you're subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can see whenever I post something. And yeah, make sure you like the video. All right, I'm gonna get on with it. No matter what platform you're watching this on, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, or anything in between, follow me on that platform. And if you want, skip over to the other platform and follow me there as well. So, this is the AaronBeezee YouTube channel, and on everything else, it's literally at AaronBeezee. It's at the bottom of the screen there. All right, it's on the on the side, All right. Well, without further ado, let's get on with the reaction video, shall we?
Got some single ladies one by one. When she comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you're feeling what you're hearing, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just like, no way, this is not the girl for me, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay, well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady.
Single lady.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Day.
Day, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay.
Oh.
So, first of all, as per usual, I would say I'm gonna ask like, what are we thinking of this girl here? I'm gonna rate her out of 10. 1 being astronomically bad and 10 being impossibly amazing. Yeah, what do you guys think? I like the blue of Arlette's dress. It's a nice blue. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Okay, and what do you do?
She's getting
I'm
few
in
pops.
administration, and I also serve on the side.
Okay, very nice. And what are some things that you like to do for fun?
I like traveling. I feel like I'm spontaneous, so I like to explore, try new things, new foods.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a man?
A man that is intentional, a man that is God-fearing, a man that likes to have fun. Yeah.
Okay, those are good. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A man who cheats and lies, a man who isn't intentional. Yeah.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. We'll start over here.
She hasn't said anything bad so
Okay, let's
far.
have your name and age.
My name is Gervons. I'm 25.
Okay, Gervons, what do you do?
I do tech. I do sales and marketing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
She looked like my cousin and her eyebrows. That's it.
Okay.
Gervons ain't feeling her. You know what? That name reminds me of. So, I'm from the Caribbean as well, and when you go back to the Caribbean and you meet family members or even just people that are living on the islands, they often have names like that you don't usually hear very often. I'm not even making fun of it. I think it's really cool to have a unique name. But Gervons, that was a big giveaway. And then after listening to his accent a bit, yeah. But like Caribbean guys, they're usually to the point, man. They don't really mince in words, so it should be a good show.
It's not yeah.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What makes him your type?
I like his skin complexion. He's tall. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you know what? We just got on the show and already height's been mentioned. How long was it? So it's been 3 minutes and 49 seconds in. And bear in mind, I skipped along a little bit because I wanted to get to the real start of the show. Beforehand, it's just like, the beginning. It's like people popping up on screen, Arlette coming up on the screen. She's doing a bit of promotion. But like, really, it's probably been about 30 seconds to a minute into the real show where like the women's come on and they're playing Pot the Balloon, the actual game itself, and height's already in there. So yeah, it's gonna, and I bet you it won't be the last time.
Let's go down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Tank. I'm 28.
And Tank, what do you do?
I'm a dog breeder, future MMA champion.
Okay.
Jeez.
And why'd you end up popping
Future
your
MMA champion?
21 just too young.
Too young.
Yeah, beautiful, but 21 is too young.
Got it. And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah. I like his tattoos.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Your name and age.
They love the tattoos, boy.
My name's Daniel. I'm 26.
Daniel, what do you do?
I am currently a student. I'm a graduate student to get my master's degree, and I also work within that university, North Carolina A&T Financial Aid is what I do. And then I also have a podcast, and I work in fitness.
Okay.
Doesn't everybody have a podcast now?
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I wanted to hear her out. Everything that she said was out of respect just before she said anything, or before she did anything. I wanted to hear her out. But she's just a little young.
I just realized this guy here, the guy with the hill figure, the guy that was last being spoken to, not the guy that's speaking now, but he looks a bit like Big Sean, doesn't he? And a few other people that I know personally, but yeah, most famous person he looks like a Big Sean.
For me. So
But he's like a bigger version. He's the actual Big Sean. Big Sean's actually Little Sean. This is Big Sean.
preferably a little older.
Got
So
it.
yeah.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he's well spoken and his job is nice.
Thanks.
Sounds good. Thank you. Got two more down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Destin. I'm 27.
Destin, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I have 3
27.
businesses. I have a carpet cleaning business, a clothing brand, and a t-shirt print business.
Okay. Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was just the age. 21 is too young for me.
Got it. And now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say he's handsome, but no, not
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
What he's wearing, his outfit.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, it's casual. It's no right outfit. It's nothing terrible. It's not terrible, but I always say, if you're gonna come and pop the balloon or find
Cool,
love,
appreciate you.
you should almost dress like you're going on a date. And I even think I heard once that Arlette asked the people to dress like they're going on a first date. And I just don't think that's worthy of a first date. That's not first date attire, mate. I'm gonna be looking at everyone else's outfits as well.
Thank you. Let's go on.
And like people in the comments, if you wanna let me know, who do you think is the best dressed guy here? Best dressed, or who do you think have put on an outfit that would make women gravitate towards that outfit? The women that are on the show specifically.
On over here. Your name and age.
I'm Jerron. I'm 27.
Jerron, what do you do?
I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm a painter.
What was the last part?
Man, he said he's a stand-up comedian, man. But nah, it's probably for a different reason, but the timing was comedic. How I read it.
Painter.
Painter. Okay, cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, it's just a 21. You know what I'm saying? You just start being able to buy drinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't evolved enough yet for me. You feel me?
And
I feel bad, man. Like, it's not even like these guys are in their 30s or 40s or anything. Some of these guys are in their 20s, man, as well. I feel like they should give the 21-year-old a chance, man. You know, they do say that females develop faster, specifically the frontal lobe. They say it develops faster in females. Yeah, I would say it's give or take. There may be a positive correlation before that, but you know, I say that to say, you know, maybe it's not as much of a age disparity as it may appear on paper.
is he someone that's your type?
I would say he's handsome as well, but he isn't my type initially. Yeah.
Okay, got it. And why not?
His outfit as well. Yeah.
I think I look good.
Like, I'll be honest, I wouldn't wear that outfit, but yeah, maybe she's right.
I like the confidence.
It's not the
but
worst thing in the world, but yeah.
It's all good.
Thank you. And then we did get another pop back over here. Your name and age?
My name's Arthur, 27. I'm sorry, I just had a birthday.
He's
But
wearing sweatpants.
27. I'm a police
Oh.
officer.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Oh, police officer. Already losing points. No, I'm playing. It shouldn't be like that. Realistically, if you want to change the world, being a police officer is a good place to start, especially if you want to do the right thing from the inside. But most of them don't do that. But this ain't about that. This is about putting the balloon of fire love. So let's get back to binaires. Is he wearing sweatpants? Because if he is, yeah.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I was trying to look past the age, but just a response on like clothing, just not for me.
Okay. Let's see. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He looks nice. It's the job that I wouldn't. Yeah.
Didn't I say he's a police officer, man? She's not gonna like that. Do you know what? I'm starting to like this girl a bit more. I don't know why, but just for that reason alone, it makes me think, okay.
Okay.
Appreciate
Do you get that often with your job?
you. Yeah,
Really?
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
No problem.
Let's head on back. We now have 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask these 2 remaining guys a question.
What are you looking for in a woman?
Okay. What are you looking for in a woman? Let's get your name and age first.
My name is Phil. I'm 26.
Phil, what do you do?
I work as a logistics specialist in medical devices.
And now to answer her question, what do you look for in a woman?
Yeah, I look for someone that either has or is working on a relationship with God, somebody that has a good relationship with their emotional and mental health, somebody who's ambitious, driven, and spontaneous.
I don't want to be that guy, but from here, I'm looking at her hair, and it's either really shiny on that little piece that she's got hanging down, or it's the gel's gone white, which is not a good. That's not a good look at all. I hope it's not that, and the eyebrows are looking a bit thick. I mean, she's 21. She's full of natural beauty. She's 21. I mean, so all this makeup is a bit excessive. I don't know, but it's her life. Let's see if the guys like it and how much they like it, or if they don't like it. A lot of balloons have been popped already. So I just realized the guy in the black, he's wearing a t-shirt that says Villain Arc. My guy, I salute you. Let's get back to it.
Thank you. Let's go down here. Your name and age.
I'm Tevin. I'm 28.
Okay. Tevin, what do you do?
I'm a photographer. I do audio engineering too.
Okay, nice. And to answer her question, what are you looking for in a woman?
Just somebody who's trying to have fun, like pop out, try new things, try different food spots like that.
Okay, cool. Let's head on back. And I'm going to have you ask these guys another question.
Okay. Have you ever?
In the comments, what do you think of her outfit?
Audio engineering too.
Okay, nice. And to answer her question, what are you looking for in a woman?
Just somebody who's trying like that.
Okay, cool.
All right, we're going to see it back. Yeah, what do you think of her outfit? And what do you think of
and
her?
I'm going to have you ask these guys another
figure?
question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated? If you did, why? And if you haven't, why not?
Oh. Oh. Okay, let's go over here.
I never cheated.
Why? Like, why not?
What kind of question is this? Even he's shocked. So she's gone. So he said, "I've never cheated," because the question is, "Have you ever cheated and why?" He said he's never cheated, and she goes, "Why?" What? And look at the guys looking at him as well. The guy next to him with the Villain Arc t-shirt on. This is a comedy already. Like, oh my god!
Why haven't I cheated?
Yeah.
There's no need to. Yeah.
Nah, to be honest, if you get asked that question on a show like this and you say anything other than "No, I haven't cheated," you're an imbecile. You're a buffoon. You're a jabroni. You don't deserve to go on dates. You need to go back to school, bro.
Even loyalty. Absolutely.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Take it a pop over here. All right. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't be cheating often, but like, like here and there, like,
He kept it. Oh my god, he said, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't be cheating all the time, man. Little sign on the side, like jeez. I kept it 100. That's how you know he weren't really feeling her like that anyway. Like, that's how you know he wasn't really feeling her, man. Like, you just like, shit, I'm gonna be honest with this chick. I don't even care, man. I don't care. Win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna be honest, because she ain't worth lying to. She ain't worth lying for.
Okay.
But I'm like 80% loyal. I'm like 80% loyal.
So why the 20?
You just gotta have the full package. And like she fine, but she 21 and like she got a little growing to do. I'm not saying I'm fully grown either, but yeah, she got a little growing to do.
Okay. Now, so it's just
He said you gotta have the full package. Essentially, what he's saying is, if he dates any woman that doesn't have the full package, he's gonna pretty gonna end up cheating. Which, you know, some people may say it's a terrible thing to do. Some people may say it makes sense. Who knows? But you know, I can't judge him on that. I can see where he's coming from, and I can see where someone would be coming from if they said it's wrong, no matter what, as well. Yeah.
she has some growing to do, but she's someone that's your type.
Like in the club, yeah.
So he's
Like
basically saying he'd hit, but he would have to have other women to make it work with her, because her alone isn't good enough. Which is, you know, it's as honest as it gets. In a roundabout, he's saying it in a roundabout way, but I'm just kind of like giving it to you properly, giving it to you live and direct.
during the day, I don't know. I got to see her with a different look. You know what I'm saying?
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
Based off his answers, I wouldn't. Yeah.
I understand.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me take
Even
pop
though let's
over
laugh,
here.
you know?
All right, why did
She
you end up
finds it
popping your
funny.
balloon?
Yeah, she asked me why I never cheated, and when I told her that I don't, she asked me a follow-up question. And
It
I
was
just
a
don't
silly
believe there's a reason
question.
for me to cheat personally. I know everybody has their own personal reasons. But I just didn't like the way you asked.
Yeah, she asked, that was a very silly question. He didn't cheat. You don't really need to ask him why he didn't cheat. He didn't cheat because he didn't cheat. He doesn't want to. What? Do you have to cheat? Silly. See, that's her age showing there. Like, you know.
That's that question.
Okay.
Yeah. But you look great though.
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you. All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, and what do you
What do you guys think of this girl? What you rated her? And what do you think of like the gloves and all that? What's that saying? Do you think the gloves go with the outfit? Is it a good combination? Is it a good ensemble?
do?
I'm an actress, and I also work in the education department of a theater, and I teach kids musical theater.
Okay, that's fun. What are some things I like to do for fun?
I love.
She said she's an actress. I would like her to act like she's got better fashion taste and take those gloves off with that outfit. I don't hate the gloves alone. I don't hate the dress alone, but that combination is not doing it for me.
To do karaoke. I like to hang out with my friends and my family, and also travel. I've also gotten into pageantry lately, so that's something fun and new.
She's matched the eyeshadow. I'll call it eyeshadow with the gloves. So that's the match in there. That's the match. She's tied it in with that.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
I'm looking for somebody that's really kind-hearted and somebody who has emotional intelligence as well as emotional availability, and someone who's just like wanting to do things with their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Smokers.
Uh-oh.
And yes, and if you do drugs, no,
Oh
ma'am.
my gosh.
I am also not
She
open
sounds like
to
fun.
dating someone with children.
Okay, fair enough.
And if you're
Honestly, she's not really said anything bad. She hasn't said anything bad yet, actually, realistically. But yeah, the no smoking thing, especially when I look at those guys, it's a row full of like black males, and I'm not gonna I don't want to typecast them and I don't want to stereotype them, but I have a feeling that it's probably not just cigarettes that they're smoking. And it might not even be cigarettes at all. I have a feeling it might be the greenery, which can also technically be classified as drugs. And she said she doesn't want to smoke all drugs. And there's going to be a few. I'm saying that some of us like to, and there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, for her, that's a no-no. Let's see if she gets anyone in the end.
Easily jealous or controlling or combative, that is a no from me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there, see why they ended up
Of
popping.
course.
All right. Your name and age.
Tank, 28.
Okay. And Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Thank you. Know.
I do smoke marijuana from time to time.
No mercy. I was. Why am I always right with these things? Like, I can just tell. Of course, it's marijuana, and you know, the herb is a herbalist. Bro. Man's a herbalist out here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
And he's going to be
So prior to her saying that you did have your balloon unpopped, why
fighting
so?
champion of the world.
I mean, well educated. I liked everything.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Now is he someone that's your type?
Oh, yeah, he looks nice.
Thank you.
All right. We got two more
Okay.
down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Destin, 27.
And Destin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do smoke a little bit. A little marijuana.
A little bit, you know. He does not look like he smokes a little bit of marijuana. He looks like he's litty now. Litty committee right now, because one of his eyes are closing up with that litty committee vibe.
Now, before she said that,
what
why'd
is- Are you sure? Are you sure, Dustin?
you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she looks good. Like the natural look. Like the dress. She looks good.
Thank you.
And now is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say off
Not bad.
the top of the cuff. Yes.
Got it. No problem.
No problem.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Jerron. I'm 27.
And Jerron, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I smoke a little bit. I do stand-up comedy. Sometimes I gotta smoke to just
Come on,
think
man.
sporadically. It's just a
He
part of what
smokes
I
a
do
little bit of
sometimes. You
the
know what I'm saying?
greenery to
Right.
lighten up the
Okay.
scenery.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say so. However, I do like this top that you're wearing. This is really nice.
Damn,
Actually, the whole fit. I like the fit.
Okay, it hurts my feelings a little
Someone
bit.
didn't like it. Someone else likes it.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
it's a polarizing fit.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Let's head on back. Ooh, okay. We've got 5 guys left. Let me hand you a
All right.
pick.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Wow.
There you go. I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1.
Uh-oh. Wow, she
Okay.
did raw. She murked that balloon. She popped that with intensity. Damn, she's been practicing that she's been waiting to do that her whole life.
Your name and age?
My name is Gervin. I'm 26, 25.
5, okay. And Gervin, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I like how she looks, and she's an actress and stuff like that. It's cool.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I think you're a little bit too
Come on
tall
now.
for me.
What? That's a first. What is she talking about? I've never had
How
that in
tall
my
are
life.
you?
I'm 6'8".
6'8", yeah.
Dang.
6'8".
Okay.
Bro, stuff far right. I didn't realize he was that tall. Maybe he is too tall. 6'8" is a bit like 6'8" might be a bit too tall, realistically. Like, you know, so height is fantastic. Like, yeah, I think anything after 6'6", 6'7" is diminished return and possibly negative, actually. Like, I think honestly, the sweet spot of height is probably 6'3", 6'4". I'm 6'5". Like, I think like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" is like, I think women think that's perfect. But 6'6" is also still good, but diminished return. And then 6'7" and 8. Now, obviously, there's a famous like YouTuber out there who's 6'8", and he does pretty well. He seems to do pretty well with the ladies. So, like, take it with a pinch of salt. I think you have to dress it well, though. Like, one thing that being really tall will do is going to make you stand out. So if you don't dress well and you're not very attractive, but you're really, really tall, people are going to notice that even more. But if you do make yourself look attractive, even just moderately attractive, and have a modicum of style, then it's going to be magnified by like a lot, and everyone's going to notice it. It's going to propel you to success with women. Obviously, you have to know how to talk to them and be charismatic, and you don't even have to be very charismatic. You don't have to be very charismatic. That's the whole point. You don't really have to be that good at everything else, but you have to just be passable, and then you'll do very well. But I'm surprised by this result. But maybe she just doesn't. Maybe if she thought he was more handsome, maybe if he had a face that matched what she really wants, like there's a short guy that I said looks like Big Sean. If they took his head, maybe like enlarged it slightly so it matches this guy's body, and maybe should go for that. Maybe a few more tattoos, better style. Maybe not a t-shirt that says villain arc on it. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot of girls would love that. However, I know I'm tiny.
Yeah, I like a fun size. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I will sit on
Well,
follow.
yay, thanks.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
You do yoga?
Yes.
Damn, I do yoga.
Oh, see, that's like, I think she messed up, to be honest, because I know them tiny women, they like it when you got massive guys just tossing them around the bedroom and all that, and twisting up their legs like pretzel. And I'm not even gonna get into that, but you could just imagine, like, you'll be surprised, man. Like, I think she messed up on that one.
Okay, well, I don't do it often.
Hey, we can do it together.
Well, we can't anymore. I'm so sorry.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Just keep that way.
Okay.
Okay, we've now got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
What is a social cause that you're passionate about and why?
Okay, what is a social cause you're passionate about and why? Name and age first.
My name is Phil. I'm 26. I would say a social cause that I'm passionate about is the wealth gap in my community. It's closed. It's closing, but there's still a lot of work. There's still a lot of improvement. And I believe that we have to do a better job at taking ownership and creating opportunities and infrastructure for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your name and age and answer to her question.
Daniel, 26. And a social cause that I would say I'm passionate about is education, specifically for Black males, because I am a Black male. So just exposure to education and then actually using that as an outlet to reach out, connect with people, and develop a career. So I'm currently a student, so I understand the importance of education. So I would say I'm passionate about that one.
Okay, great.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Arthur, 27. I would say the same as far as education, because obviously I'm a school resource officer as well. So I'm very passionate with my kids in the school. So that's it.
Sounds good. Name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Tevin, 28. We got to stop the violence, y'all. Like the Black on Black violence, gun violence. The rap music is great, but we just got to stop killing each other, please. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay, nice.
Agreed.
Okay.
Let's head on back and let's kind of throw your question back at you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm very passionate about disability advocacy. I have a brother that has epilepsy, so that's something that's really on my heart. I also volunteer at a Cook Children's. It's a children's hospital, so I love to take after people that are sick and that have disabilities as well, and immigration, women's rights, and I'm very passionate about my Black people and making sure they are safe in the community. So yeah.
Okay. So I am now going to have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that balloon.
Which was it gonna be? I can't even remember exactly who's there. You still got the balloon. So my man. Wait, what is it gonna be? Oh.
Okay. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Shortest guy.
She fine. The sleeves were throwing me off, but I looked past them.
They match my earrings.
I did mention the sleeves. I did mention the sleeves, the gloves. Earrings. No one can see your earrings. Who matches gloves with earrings?
Never seen it before. It's different. I had to get used to it. But yeah, she fine.
Okay. It's giving like Bridgerton
Oh,
vibes.
I love
Yes.
that. I love a period piece. Okay.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I love your answer. However, I would say that initially you are not my type.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
that's cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's head on back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another
Yes.
question.
What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife in a marriage?
Okay, we'll start there and come back.
Okay.
All right. What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife?
I believe the husband is a provider, protector. I believe the woman is a nurturer and caring.
Okay. What about over here?
Daniel, 26. I believe I'm very traditional. So growing up, I was fortunate to grow up in a 2-parent household. So I got to see what marriage looked like. So I think that helped me understand. For me, I think a husband is the provider, of course, the protector, and he supports his woman in everything that she does. I think a woman is the nurturer, and it balances each other out. I think that a woman can also be leading in some other ways when it comes to organization and different things. But I think a husband fully supports a woman in everything that she decides to do.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I would say the roles of both the husband and wife are about creating structure. And also, it's important to value each other and have someone that's the protector and the nurturer as well. So there's a multitude of things. I don't want to say one specific thing, but I think it's about creating structure and making sure that you support one another and that you're there for each other.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
May I kind of want a little bit elaboration because all 3 answers are a bit the same for me.
Okay.
Can I ask you to put some little pizzazz on that?
Little pizzazz.
Am I able to do that?
Let's have a little pizzazz in there.
Little pizzazz?
Yes.
Okay.
Really, she should ask them more. She should tell them a part of their answer and say, "Could you elaborate on that thing that you said?" That's a lazy questioning.
In what way?
See, exactly. That's why he has to ask that, because it's a lazy questioning.
What does it mean to be a nurturer to you?
For me to be a nurturer to somebody?
For me to be a nurturer, since you believe that a wife is the nurturing person.
I think a nurturer is somebody who does what they can do in their capacity to make sure that not just the household, but your spouse is taken care of in each endeavor. And I also believe that a nurturer is someone who doesn't just look out for themselves, but also looks out for their community and their family.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have anything specific to ask him, or what? You want to add something,
I mean, just if you want to add on to that.
Add on to just the tradition
yes.
of marriage. So a husband being the leader is paying the bills, and the provider, he's paying the bills. Everything has context. So if we're talking a family, then, a nurturer for a mother would be, making sure that the kids are, going to school or cooking dinner or, because again, I'm traditional, but not to say that those roles are specifically made for her, but that's what, what specifically for most of the time pertain to her. But in a marriage with a family, I would say that the nurturer for a mom would be to make sure that her husband feels wanted, making sure that she or he is feeling like the leader by just giving words of affirmation. And yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you.
And over here.
All right. Same question.
Yeah. Pizzazz.
I'm gonna say I don't have nothing else to add to it. I feel like if I do, I'm gonna just say everything everybody else is saying. So
Okay. That's all right.
All right.
You don't have to.
Okay. I am now going to have you pop a balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Thank you.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
So I appreciated everything that she said that she was looking for in a man. So I think that there was no specific reason for me to pop. So I wanted to just continue to hear everything, answer a couple questions, get a little warm. And yeah, that's why I kept it on pop.
Okay. And so why did you end up popping his balloon?
I don't like the word traditionalism when it comes to marriage. I don't mind some things that are traditional However, I have some beef when it comes to you want wife to like do the children bearing or children rearing. I think there needs to be equal support when it comes to all of that and cooking and cleaning, and it shouldn't.
I did say originally, let's see if she ends up with somebody. I'm gonna say that again. Let's see if she ends up with anybody. That she's saying all this. Let's see.
Just fully fall on the wife. I would like some equal support there. That may not be like all what you were thinking. However, when you say traditional, that is immediately just everything that comes into my mind.
I 100% agree. I'll articulate that better next time.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for our girl? Oh, he's ready. Okay. Let's hear it.
Just where do you live?
I live in Texas.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live in Florida, Orlando.
Okay.
Do you mind long distance?
I don't mind long distance. However, when it comes to long distance, I think there needs to be a timeline of when people would be wanting to like move to wherever. And I don't see myself
People,
ever
you know.
wanting to go to Florida.
So
Okay. What's wrong with Florida?
I don't know. I've never been there. And I don't function well in the heat.
Side of Texas.
Miami's all right, man. I'll put it that way. I'm just gonna say that Miami's decent, like.
Texas is hot.
Yes, I know. And I don't function well in Texas.
Okay.
So yes, I used to live in Chicago for a while, and then I recently moved back to Texas. So I was like, oh, I'm melting.
Okay.
But yes.
Gotcha. I appreciate you.
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for quite some time?
She's a good looking lady. Everything was going good. So other than location, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say you're in between not my type and my type.
This show's a comedy, you know. Seriously, like you're in between not my type and my type. So that's still anything other than my type is not my type. You can't really be like in between. Kinda. Not really. What is he's like? Has he got the hairline that is her type and then the rest is not the type? Like what do you mean? What section of him is the part that is the type?
Okay. Why? Why is he in between?
I think maybe the stature.
What?
Yeah.
The stature's the bad thing or it's the good thing?
He's got like honestly, this guy's probably got the best like frame of anyone there in terms of like combination of height, being built, looking like manly and stuff. Unless she's one of those. So apparently there's like a very small minority of women, like almost insignificant. So you can't even really put it on a graph that are kind of afraid of bigger men or don't like big men. She seems a bit like scatty in that way, like a bit like I don't know. And she's not against. She doesn't like tradition in marriages. And she just seems very like I don't know, super modernist. She's probably a feminist, like as well. You know, let's see.
It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't know, maybe you're too tall for me too.
That's weird. Like I've never heard any of this.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, let's head over here.
Oh,
okay. So now is he someone that's your type?
Mind you, so if this guy says he's 6'8", but then a lot of these guys don't look that much shorter than him. What is everyone kind of tall? Because I thought the Big Sean looking guy was like short. But if that guy's 6'8" or whatever he said he is, that's insane.
I will say no.
Okay. All right. And why not?
It's not the height. I think maybe the hair, the facial hair. I'm not feeling it.
That's cool.
Yes.
Are you popping his?
I am. Can I? Thank you.
Damn.
So why'd you have your?
I feel it with intent. That's a firm pop. I respect it. I respect that pop. Wow.
Balloon
Respect
unpopped?
I just wanted to hear out more. She spoke well for herself, and she seems to be intentional with how she goes about herself.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Yes.
Thank you so much for.
I knew. I mean, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. I knew she wasn't going to end up with anybody. I could just tell. She's not even the worst person in the world or anything like that. She hasn't really said anything crazy. Nor have the guys. Everyone's been super respectful, but I could just tell that she wasn't going to end up with somebody. She seems, as I said, like the way I described her earlier, probably a feminist on the low. Probably not on the low. If you ask her, she'll probably like scream it from the rooftop. And yeah, just very modernist and yeah. All right.
For coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I will put this
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome
Single
in. What's your name?
I'm Kiara. My name is Kiara.
How'd you
Okay,
guys?
Kiara.
How'd you guys think she's gonna do? What you rating this one? What'd you think of this one? Put it in the comment section.
How old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
And what do you do?
So right now I'm actually an MBA student. I'm getting my MBA in finance, and I'm also in the US Air Force Reserves. And I also work for the admissions committee for a public university. I'd rather not say the university, but
Okay, we understand.
and I also do YouTube on the side, but that's just something side. I get paid from that as well. And I have my own beauty business, but that's just some side stuff. So
You do a lot.
yeah, I do.
Alright. And now what are some things like to do for fun?
So some things that I like doing for fun is I love international traveling. And I also love anything beauty related. Like I like, like learning different makeup techniques and things like that, like different, brow laminations, body sculpting, just anything like beauty related.
Yeah.
And just like learning that I do like little spa days at home at least once a week. So like different like face masks and things like that, hair masks and stuff like that.
Okay.
What else do I do?
Arlette's like raw. Arlette wants to do. She's like, I could do a spa day. I could do with some body sculpting.
I like going to concerts as well. So I love music and karaoke and all of that stuff. So
Nice. Okay.
yeah.
And now what do you look for in a man?
So what do I look for in a man? I just like someone that has good morale. So just somebody that, like is genuine and that has like a good characteristic about them.
So what she's saying so far, she's saying like, I just want a man that has good morale, a nice vibe. See, a girl like this, if she stops here and that's what she's asking for, I think she'll do well with these guys and any guy realistically. But let's see if she jumps the shark and starts asking for a lot of other stuff as well. Let's see what she starts asking for.
Themselves, like they mean well. Like they don't have bad intentions. That's super important for me. Somebody that is goal oriented, somebody that has like a good head on their shoulders, just somebody that is a good person. Really, that's really important for me. Because you can look good on the inside, but your intentions can be bad. So
Okay. And now what are some deal breakers?
Some deal breakers for me would be just somebody that isn't goal oriented. So just somebody that is just like, complacent, because I'm a super goal oriented person. So I want somebody that is, like on the same level as far as like growing and being like, going after goals and things like that. So just somebody that's like that. And also somebody that is like, like a liar that lie and things like that, or just like a cheater, just regular stuff that is just,
Why she looked at the light skin guy? Look at his face. Look at his eyes, the light skin. The light skinned guy there with a grey t-shirt on.
You,
That's
yeah, a
funny.
deal breaker.
Cool.
I'm
Sounds good.
nervous. I'm sorry.
Honestly, this girl here
No, you're doing
who
well.
hasn't said anything bad. Oh, he popped. The guy popped. He popped or he popped. He shouldn't have popped, man. That was silly, dude. I mean, it's good for bants and jokes and all that. So yeah, but he should have popped. Anyway,
All right.
yeah, but this girl hasn't said anything bad. She's not asking for anything too crazy. But hey, what they say or what they do are two different things. But so far, so good. Hey.
So we did get a pop balloon.
Okay.
Let's go on over there, see why he ended up popping.
Okay.
All right. So your name and age?
I'm Tevin. I'm 28.
Okay. And Tevin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She's pretty, but the whole like social media influencer thing is like you probably a little into yourself a lot. And then you said the cheater thing, and I low key be cheating sometimes. And so
Imagine you said the whole cheater thing, and I low key be cheaters. I gotta give it to him. This guy actually seems like someone that would be jokes to hang around with. Like, I'm not even... No, this guy's funny, man. I like this guy. Look at her face when he said that. Look at her face. Look at her mouth. Oh man. But yeah, what he said about her being on YouTube and social media and into herself, and also I'm gonna add the fact that she works in the beauty industry and she's obsessed with beauty stuff. Of course, he's 100% correct. So yeah. Which also, you know, he be cheated. Women like that, they often do cheat, or they disguise their cheating by not quite cheating. What they'll do is they just keep monkey branching from guy to guy. So they would have been talking to another guy, like whilst they're in a relationship, which is, and then they get with that person, which essentially it's still cheating. It's just you've done it and you've pretended that there's rules involved. You've used like technicalities, but it's still cheating. That's ridiculous. Anyway, she hasn't done it, so I'm not blaming her with that. I'm just saying that's potentially what could happen. I don't want to put that on her because I don't know that, and she might be a very, very nice person. She seems pretty cool so far, honestly. So, and I do hope she finds somebody because she seems pretty like well spirited, and all the guys on this panel, they seem pretty well spirited too. So that's a fair match, I think. She'd do well with any of them.
it's just I don't
You be
know.
cheating?
Yeah,
Oh my
I don't know
God,
if
that's
you could,
crazy.
If you could, I don't really want a lot of people, so it's
No,
like,
that's I
so
feel
I'd
it.
rather just be upfront. Like if you good with cheating,
So you're a
I'll-
cheater.
I mean,
So that's what you're
if you
saying,
do
you're a
something that
cheater?
irritates me, I'm cheating.
You're a cheater. Okay, okay, that's good to know.
But
I'm
like,
glad.
Listen, if you do something that irritates me, I'm cheating. This might be like the funniest guy that's been on the show.
That you pop your balloon.
Exactly.
That's perfect.
But you're
I don't
beautiful,
do
though.
cheaters.
You're
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. So now
I mean,
is
he's
he someone
honest,
that's
like,
physically your type? I
he's
know you say you
honest.
don't do cheaters.
No, I mean he looks good, but he's not like the typical guy that I would go for. But he's okay. But I don't do cheaters at all.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm good. You a cheater. I don't want you.
Okay. So I'm going to hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hang on to that. We've got quite a few guys here. So let's have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay, 2 balloons. Let me see.
Yeah, now that you've we've got a good look at this woman from all different angles. What are you rating her 1 to 10? All right, go.
Kind of hard. Oh my God. I get what they mean. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to
Okay,
pop
and
you.
then
I'm
one
sorry.
more.
This guy's been popped a few times already, man.
Dang it.
Yeah, oh.
Thank you. All right, we'll
She ain't
start
got-
over
she
here.
ain't got the popping power of the last girl. She ain't got the popping power.
Your name and age.
Daniel, 26.
Okay. Daniel, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well spoken. She seems ambitious. She's in education. So yeah, she has some good things going for herself.
Nice.
What is that hair? What is this haircut? Like, I'm not dissing it or anything, but what is this haircut? Like, honestly, I'm asking. Like, what's the name of this haircut? Because this guy's got it, and then not the guy, not Big Sean, but the next guy's got it. And I swear, even there's another guy that has a similar one down in a row that we can't see at the moment. What is this haircut? What is this? Like, what are we calling this? What's the name of this? Is this a new style? What is this?
Okay. Why'd you end up popping his?
Just he looks good. Like he's somebody that I would talk to. Is just like I don't want to be like mean or anything. Just like they always say the initial attraction, but I just wouldn't like go for him. I could see him being a good friend though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got
He
friend
just got
zone.
like a baby face. Like he just looks like,
That's a good thing.
like a teddy bear.
Take it.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank
Don't
you.
be sorry. Don't be sorry.
Guys,
Good.
that's very chill. That's dope. He's very chill.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Phil, 26.
Okay. And why was your
This guy's slightly less chill, bro. He's like the unchill version of the last guy. He's like 26.
balloon unpopped?
I like what she was saying. She seems well put together.
I think this guy needs to smile a little bit more. Honestly. Like, honestly. Like, he looks very serious while he's talking to these girls. He's just looking at them. Like, I don't know if that's like something that, I don't know. I'm not saying you have to be like Barney and Friends and be like freaking laughing and jumping over rainbows and shit, but come on, man. Look at it. Look at him right now. He looks dead serious, man. You're looking at a woman that, you could be he's popped a balloon or she's popped a balloon, so maybe not. Maybe that's why he's so serious.
And why'd you end up popping his?
I would just say I just wasn't like attracted to just like him. I couldn't see myself like being with you as far as like, romantically, but I definitely could see you as like a good friend.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's cool.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Your name and age.
My name is Tank, 28.
Okay.
Tank, why did you end up
Wait,
popping
just
your balloon?
popped.
This is not pop the balloon or find friends.
Mm.
But now, I think you're just a little too nice for me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm too nice. Oh, okay.
You
You want to just be a little more honest?
like with me, you get the real deal. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, even if you don't know me.
I'm the same way. So I
But
think
I think you sugarcoating it.
Yeah.
you think I sugarcoated
I think
it?
you did.
I
think you
did
You
though.
look really good though.
Thank you. But no, I'm glad you popped your balloon. That's good for you. You know.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
he someone that's your type?
I like the tattoos.
They all like the tattoos, don't they?
He's a little bit
Short.
just on like the shorter side, but you're okay. Like you
I knew it. But we're back to normal, guys. That last chick that was on, she was a bit of a random bizarro world type character. She wasn't into height, but we're back to our regular scheduled programming, guys.
you look good. You look good. But I do like, taller men, but
And how tall are you? We gotta ask.
6 foot.
6.
He's 6
Okay.
foot.
maybe
What? I thought he was short. Why does he? Nah, he's not 6 foot. I think maybe all of these guys are lying about their height. Even he's looking. Look at the guy. look at the tall guy on the at the end's face with the black t-shirt. He's like 6 foot. Even Arlette's like, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But then this girl here must be very tall then.
is the heels.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We do now
usually,
have.
usually I'm pretty good at telling people's height, but like now I'm confused with this one.
4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. So what are some important values in your life? So what are some things that you value in your life?
Okay, cool. Let's start over here. Name and age, and what do you value in your life, right?
My name is Gervons, and I'm 25. What I value is family, friends, and God.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age, and what do you value in life?
My name is my name is Arthur, 27. Like you said, family, of course, has always been me and my mom. So family is one. And also just the younger generation growing up, kids. Like, I'm a school resource officer, so I love all my kids at the school. So kids, the younger generation.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Destin, 27. I value, my time. I value my work. I value myself. I value my family as well. I'm an entrepreneur, so I definitely, take a lot of time, to focus on my work and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Jerron. I'm 27. I'm real big on quality of character. Like, for example, I think a lot about just the vibe that I put out into the world. You know what I mean? How I treat people, making sure I'm being a positive person. And outside of that, just making sure that like I'm fulfilling a purpose every day, making sure I'm doing something to positively impact the world in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Okay, let's head back, and I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay. Dang it. This is harder than I thought it would be.
So that everybody says.
That's what she said.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She looked good. I'm in the Air Force as well, so yeah, I thought we had some things in common. So other than that,
Thank you both for your service.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't know that, but yeah, just like I like your answer. It was just I don't want to base it off of like what you have on or anything like that, what people normally do. But I just thought, maybe you could have brought something like
People
more
ain't feeling the fit,
that
man.
stand out a bit more.
He's wearing. I don't even think he's wearing a bad outfit. I thought he was wearing sweatpants, but it's just like they're drawstring trousers, like which, yeah, but they're trousers, and he's got like a sweater or a jersey on. We'll call it a jersey. Looks pretty soft, a wool jersey or something. And I will take the thing from underneath. That thing poking out doesn't make it look any classier. But it's not a bad outfit. Navy, neutral, on the trousers, and then he's actually got Prada shoes on, Prada trainers. If I'm correct, they look like those old school Prada trainers that have always just existed. They never stopped making those. They never discontinued them. I think they should have discontinued them for a while and then brought them back. But anyway, people in school used to wear those.
Or just like, like more classy, or just, if we were to go to a restaurant or anything like that, it would be something that we could go out in. Yeah.
Appreciate
you. All right.
I'll be honest though, if a woman said that to me, I would. But I think I dress pretty well, and so if a woman said that to me on a show like this, like I'd feel like I'd be a bit hurt. But I probably wouldn't dress like that on a show like this if I was on the show. So I don't think it would happen to me. I'm stepping out. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, and now is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he is actually. He is my type. So maybe I should pop.
Okay. Do you want him to get his balloon back?
But then I would have to pop somebody else, wouldn't I?
You sure would?
You can pop somebody else.
Okay, you can get your balloon back.
Okay. Let's get him his balloon back.
You can get your balloon back.
Like, I'm not even like I'll be honest. I'm not into wigs really, to be honest. But like, this girl's nice, man. It's her personality that's doing it. This is what I always say: personality in a woman, being a nice person, a fun person, just calm, relaxed, like that. That goes such a long way. Like, she seems like a nice person. Like, she might not be, but she's doing a good job, like, and I think that goes a long way. I'll be surprised if she doesn't get somebody.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. That Air Force, if you wasn't in the Air Force, I didn't know that about you.
No, you're not.
No, you a cheater. I don't want you. You a cheater.
Okay. All right. So he's got it back. Go ahead and pop someone
I know
else.
who
Let me
I'm
move
about.
out the way. Oh, go ahead. Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She looks good. She has a lot going on for herself. Well put together. You know, I like the hair, I like the nails.
Dude,
you.
just look how like Big Sean. I know this isn't the best picture
All
for
right.
it, but like, if he's 6 foot, then everyone on this panel is over 6 foot, and that's a rarity. Like, everyone on this panel is super tall. Then is quite tall if he's 6 foot. I think someone's telling porkies, or they've just been lucky enough to get a really strong panel.
So I ended up popping his.
So I ended up popping his just because I liked his answer and I liked the fit that he got going on, but I noticed that he wasn't completely sure about me. I could sense that when I was asking or when I was talking to him, I could sense that he was about to pop. So I didn't like that at all because it's just like I want somebody that's firm about me, like they want me, and you wasn't. You was ready to pop. So
Why you
I
think
seen
that?
that.
Nah,
I mean, she's so let me get this straight. Like, so she's upset because she thinks that he might have been ready to pop, but she popped him though. So she says she wants someone firm on her that definitely knows they want her, but she didn't definitely know that she wanted him, or else him potentially popping wouldn't have changed her mind. She hasn't chosen him yet, so he doesn't have to choose her. Like, I just think that's a bit out of order.
I seen you holding a balloon. You was about to pop.
nah. I mean, I'm just holding the balloon, but you look good though. I mean,
Thank you.
nah. That's why I had it unpopped. That's why I had it unpopped.
Okay.
It was cool.
I seen you about
So
to
you
pop.
weren't about to pop.
Nah.
Okay. Maybe he was just fidgeting.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was just
maybe.
fidgeting, but it's
Okay,
all
I'm
good.
sorry.
No worries.
Okay.
No worries. Definitely appreciate it.
All right. We've got 3 guys left now. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay, so, what? Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit personal because I didn't know he was in the Air Force. What is your name and what do you do like for a living and what's like your daily routine? Like if we were to like match, what would, you know,
Like their day-to-day look like?
yeah, day to day look like?
Okay, we'll start there and come back. Okay, so it's your name, what do you do, and what does your day-to-day look like?
Yes.
My name is Jaron. I'm a really busy guy. Everything art related I'm really good at. So like I said, I do stand-up comedy and I'm a painter.
Okay.
So a lot of what me doing stand-up comedy looks like is I live in Phoenix. So I go to nearby cities and do stand-up comedy. I have shows that I do here also as well. So a lot of times I have to write jokes for that. I do go to stand-up comedy shows for that. I'm also a painter. I sell commission oil painting portraits to other people as well.
Mhm.
And then outside of that, I do have a little side gig where I'm a server at a steakhouse. But outside of that, I've also been trying to teach myself how to code so I can go back to school for software engineering. So I'm just like a guy that has a lot of projects that I work on my spare time, I would say.
Okay. So when you wake up in the morning, like what does that day look like? Is that what you're looking for?
I would say first thing I do when I wake up is that I kind of gauge what time I need to be at every place that I need to be at within the day. In the morning, I think it's more so me creatively thinking as far as understanding what's going on in the world around me. I think stand-up comedy has a lot to do with knowing what's going on in the world. And then towards the middle of the day, I might start trying to paint, start trying to be creative in another art form or whatnot. I sculpt as well. And then towards the end of the day, I'm starting to, if I have work that day as far as serving, I'll go ahead and go serve. And towards the end of the day, I like to try to go out and network because I just moved here a few months ago. I don't really have a friend group or people that I hang out with for real. So I got to go out and try to meet new people and whatnot as well.
Okay, nice. All right, over here, your name, what do you do, and what does your day-to-day look like?
Arthur. My day to day is pretty scheduled. Monday through Friday, 7 to 3. But when I wake up, obviously I pray. I always got to pray. I'm big on my faith. Morning times, I usually read my Bible. And the morning times, evening, after work, I work out. And then I got a dog, so I just tend to my dog. So pretty simple.
Okay. And over here, your name, what do you do, and what does your day-to-day look like?
My name is Gervins. I'm 25. I do sales and marketing. My day-to-day is pretty scheduled. I have it like mapped out in like a schedule. So I wake up, pray, of course, go to the gym at least 6 a.m. in the morning, go to work, then classes. That's pretty much it. It's pretty routine, but that's kind of boring. But yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, time to pop one
Okay.
balloon.
Dang it, this
Who's
is
she gonna go
hard.
for? Who's she gonna go for?
Um,
Who's she gonna go for?
I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
So you go ahead.
Yeah.
Can you
That-
hold it a little bit more?
Yeah.
All right,
that
so
makes
why
sense.
was your balloon unpopped?
She looked good.
Okay.
She looked real good, actually. And I like the way she carried herself. She's very articulate. She seemed like somebody that has goals and has a lot of stuff that she has going for herself. So I thought she would compliment me very well.
Okay, and why'd you end up popping his?
I didn't want to pop his, but it's just like I had to pop. But it's just they're literally like a guy that I would go for. They're literally my type, just as far as like appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And just I like your question and answer and everything like that is just, yeah, just like they literally something that I would want, like as far as like, you know,
On the physical side,
physically, yeah.
it's okay. You haven't had
Yeah.
a chance to get to know me yet, but it's okay.
I know. I
It's
know.
okay.
It's okay.
All right.
So basically, she's kept the two tallest dudes. Like, just look at it. Just look at it, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, our two guys left.
I knew
Any
these two
questions
got
for
one
our
of these
girl?
two guys, at least one of
Oh,
them.
he's already ready.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
go. All right, go ahead.
2 questions. Where do you live?
So I live in Indiana right now, but I'm from Michigan. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. So I like go back and forth Michigan to Indiana.
How do you feel about long distance?
I'm not opposed to it.
Okay.
Like I'm good with long distance.
Okay. I got one more.
Mhm.
Your faith?
I do believe in God. Like I pray every day. Yeah, I have a relationship with God and it is super strong as far as just like the past year and whatnot. But I do believe in God. So
Perfect.
yep.
All right. And over here, any questions?
I have two.
Mhm.
What do you value? And also, are you okay for long distance?
Yes. So I'm good with long distance. What do I value in life? So I value family, of course, and I also value just I value like my career, like as far as like work ethic, just like, you know, making sure like I always have something going for myself and I always like try to grow as a person. Like I value that a lot. Like I don't want to be complacent in anything impossible. So I do value just becoming a better version of myself. Yep.
I like that.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. It is time to pop. I
Okay.
know we're down to our final two guys, but you do have to pop one of their balloons
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
Dang it. Can I ask another question or no? Is it too late?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. You got to pop.
Okay. I'm gonna pop yours. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I like what I see.
Okay.
That's a goal-driven woman. I like that. Yeah.
Okay. And
Okay.
why'd you end up popping his?
I like you a lot as a person. I like all of your answers and like looks is good. Height, all of that is just like the military thing. I feel like I have more of a connection with him as far as that. I
for
could
me,
talk
yeah.
to him about a lot of like, you know, different stuff and we could benefit each other within that. So I think just the military thing kind of drew me to him a bit more. But yeah,
I
I'm
respect
sorry.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you scoot on that way
Okay.
for me. Join us up here. Come on up here. All right. Do you guys have any final
Wow,
questions for one another?
So he went from getting popped to chosen. Golly. He's had a turbulent ride.
Before we determine if there's a match.
No questions.
Oh.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Okay.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Okay.
What do you do for work outside or you do military full time?
Part-time. Reserve. And I'm a full-time police officer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
So what's your job in the military?
Security forces.
Same.
Oh,
meant to be.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got
Wow,
a
a military
match.
couple.
I'll take the mic.
Yeah.
All right.
So militant couple, you don't rob their house, bloody hell. It's gonna be like Mr. and Mrs. Smith on your ass, like.
All right, go ahead and get your girl. Get your girl. Make some noise for them, guys. Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Jasmine.
So what are you lot thinking about this girl? I'll give you a chance to like look at her a little bit more. But yeah, what's the ratings 1 to 10?
Jasmine, how old are you?
I just turned 25 last month.
Okay, happy birthday. It's still your birthday.
Thank you.
And what do you do?
I am in the beauty industry. I specialize in lashes, eyebrows, and lip blushing. And I am also a YouTube content creator.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
nice. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Some things I like to do for fun is I love to explore. I love to be outside in nature. I love water, being in water, by water, and self-care.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
I'm looking for a man that is honest, generous, and spiritually in tune, and someone that is not selfish.
All right. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Some of my deal breakers would be a man that would be intimidated by the divine feminine power that I have.
Oh. All right, just getting off to a shaky start with them kind of talks there. Also, when she said look for a man that's generous, you were like, okay, what we doing here? She works in the beauty industry. She likes to create content. She wants a man that's generous. And then she's describing herself as divine feminine, so she has divine feminine energy. If they're smart, they'll pop, but let's see what they do.
Can
Yeah,
be intimidated by that.
It's not. She's trying to shame people into not popping by saying they're intimidated. Because if they pop, then it must mean they're intimidated. But actually, they just don't want an annoying person who expects the world for no reason and probably doesn't care about them very much, and will probably move on to the next person as soon as she gets bored. That's basically like the reality. I'm not saying she's exactly like that, but people that kind of exude this sort of sentiment usually are of that type of ilk.
Or a man that is insecure and a man that is, again, selfish.
All right. Okay, so we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why he ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Tank, 28.
All right. And Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Very beautiful. I didn't want to pop, but the way you just put that, it just didn't seem right with me.
Yeah, he gets it. He's clued up. He's a smart guy. When you start hearing women talking about divine feminine and all that, they're trying to make themselves ethereal and almost and goddess like more than a person. But they're dating you and they see you as a person, but they see themselves as a goddess. So just think about the logic of that. What do you think is going to happen if she thinks she's a goddess and she thinks you're just a man? What's going to happen? Headache.
That's all.
Okay.
What the
divine feminine powered?
Yeah, even let's laugh at that.
Okay. So what did it give off for you? Like
I just didn't like it. It's just the world is already like, femininity, feminism, like I'm good.
He's right.
Okay.
It's like the world's already going down like the lane of feminism. Why are you gonna already start piling on with that garbage? Like,
and now is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he's very handsome. I like how you're dressed, and I like your tattoos and everything.
Thank you. You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
And so now, do you want to clarify what you meant by the divine femininity, or?
Yes, I just stand very strong in my feminine energy, and I want a man that's very masculine that can allow me to just thrive. And I feel like I hold a lot of power. I love God and things like that.
What is it? What's going on?
I like the way she put that.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you just fancy her. Now she's closer to you. You're like, oh man, I'd love to smash. Just, you're thinking with the wrong head at the moment. He was right the first time. And yeah. Not now the words that she used, like if you want to go word for word and you go in a dictionary and you go, all right, what does that word mean? Well, actually, it means this. Then she hasn't said anything wrong. But the sorts of people that usually use the terminologies that she's just used, if you're a person that can read between the lines, not just the lines, but between the lines, then you'll get it. If you want to go, I'm a bookworm and I'm gonna go by the Oxford Dictionary's terms of use for this word. Like, dude, like, read between the lines, please.
So do you want that balloon back?
Yeah.
Oh, boo. Do you know what? To be fair, I'm not there looking at her like in person. So he maybe if it's that good, then maybe it's worth the try anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? But already she's looking at that and going, "Oh, this guy wants me." Like, so the relationship can't really start in a positive way because he's folded and she's gonna remember that. Like, and she might still pop him. Oh, if she pops him, that's a par.
All right, let's get the balloon back, guys. There you go. All right, we'll be back then. Let's head on back. So we have no pop balloon, so I'm actually going to hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hang on to that. And there are a lot of guys right now, so let's have you pop 3 balloons.
3?
3.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 more.
But yeah, what you guys thinking of this girl? Like, what do you
And
think
1 more.
she's saying? What's she saying? What ratings are you giving her? Don't rate her.
All right,
balloon
your name and
popping
age.
skills.
Phil,
That'll be
26.
Phil, why was your balloon unpopped?
She's well spoken. She seems like someone who knows what she wants for herself.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And why'd you end up popping his?
It's just not my typical type.
This guy needs
What makes him
to
nice?
fucking smile. I didn't even want to swear; it just came out. But like, listen, this
Your
guy,
usual type.
he just looks so serious, man. Nah, he needs to chill, man. Why's he looking at the girls like that, man? Scaring off the girls,
He
man.
seems really quiet.
Okay. Are you usually quiet?
Not really.
Oh, nice. Thank you. And then you end up popping 2 more down over here. Your name and age.
I'm Tevin. I'm 28.
Okay. And Tevin, why was your balloon unpopped?
She looked like a video vixen. Like, look at her. Like, damn, she got tattoos. Like, she like a Disney princess. Like, you can just put her in a movie right now. Like, she fine as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
What
All right,
movie? What
cool.
Disney princess?
And why'd you end up popping his?
Just because I had to pop somebody.
Okay. But is he your type?
Yes.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
All right, sounds good. And we got 1 more down over here. Your name
Maybe you can cheat with her one day.
and age. Don't look so sad now.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick. My name is Jerron. I'm 27.
Okay. And why was your balloon unpopped?
You're like a bowl of ice cream. You just look so good.
Thank
know what I'm
you.
saying? Like, but it's okay. I was hearing what she was saying with the alpha woman energy. I could tame all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's okay. You don't like who I am. It's okay.
All right, you broke his heart. Why'd you pop his?
I'm sorry. I'm really not a shallow person. I really do go based off of personality, but I did have to pop in.
It's okay. I understand. I understand.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back. We now have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. What are 2 life lessons that you have learned that has impacted you?
Okay. 2 life lessons that you have learned that have impacted you. Okay, name and age first and then answer.
Yeah, my name is Destin, 27. 2 life lessons that I've learned. Be consistent. Understand that consistency creates success. I've been consistent in my businesses. I've been doing it since 2017. three businesses. Have a family-owned business as well. So yeah, I've been very consistent, and that's a great lesson for me. Something else would be, I mean, just to, have faith in God as well. That's a good lesson. Always can depend on God, fall back on the word, when it comes down to certain situations.
Name and age and answer to her question.
Daniel, 26. 2 life lessons that I've learned. I would say the first one is have a plan. No plan to not have a plan is a plan to fail. Is a quote, and then also is resiliency. Just being consistent and continuing to pursue something is something that I've learned is a good life lesson for me.
Okay. Name and age and answer to her question.
Tank, 28. First lesson in a relationship, you cannot just pay all the bills and think that it's okay. You got to be there. Like, just because I was paying all the bills, like I thought that was okay. When I had to be there physically too, and emotionally and mentally. I didn't do all of that. And then competence, and how you got to be competent to get some confidence, and then that creates accomplishments. So yeah.
Okay. He's dropping bars. All right. And what about over here? Name and age and answer to her question.
Awesome. My name is Gervons. I'm 25. And I guess discipline and also consistency. That's one thing I've learned to be better at it over time, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. And now what about for yourself? Let's throw the question back at you.
2 life lessons that I've learned is that you reap what you sow. So you need to be mindful of the energy that you put out and how you treat people. And that accountability is key. Once I learned how to take accountability for my actions, my life changed.
Nice. All right. Let's have you pop one balloon. Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I like how she looks and stuff like that. They like the neck tattoo though. Feel me? But that's pretty much it.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I like an older man, a man older than me, and we're the same age.
Oh, what's wrong with that? I'm kind of curious, shorty.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. All right, we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Does anyone have any children?
Any kids?
By the way, sorry, I just thought I'd jump on this. Like, obviously, in general, women tend to like older men, and even when you read the Bible, it was kind of clear that a lot of the men were older than their wives, like quite like legitimately and significantly older than their wives. But it's only recently that I'm seeing, every now and again I'll see like a girl kind of act like she wants a guy her age. And then the Shannon Sharp stuff that's happened recently, the allegations, the grape allegations, which it's almost a parody. It's almost laughably clear that it's a shakedown and that he didn't grape anybody. But all I keep hearing about is he's guilty, not guilty of the crime necessarily, but people are acting like he's guilty. Women are acting like he's guilty just because he's older than the girl. I mean, the girl's an adult. She's a woman. She's like, what, 21 or something like that. And he's whatever age he is. But like, as far as I'm concerned, they're adults, so it doesn't really matter. And why wouldn't he? Like, I've seen her, and why wouldn't any man want to sleep with her? It kind of makes sense to me. Like, if me as a younger guy can look at that and go, okay, I can see why a guy would want to sleep with that. Like, why would he suddenly not want that just because he's like 50 or something? Like, I am aware that most 50-year-olds probably can't pull that off. But then, have you seen Shannon Sharp? He's not a typical 50-year-old. For starters, he's rich. But on top of that, just take the money out of it. He's an athletic specimen. He's jacked to the gills. Like, most guys in their 20s, 30s, 40s wish they looked as jacked as he is. So it's not really that weird to me. Like, and if he can still go, then shit, of course he's gonna want to have, you know. I'm trying to avoid certain words, but of course he's gonna want to do that with her. Of course, like it's just like I don't. Of course, like what?
No kids. Oh, okay. That's a
Sorry, I said that because this kind of sparked that in my mind. That's been on my mind. I was thinking of making a video about it. Not too sure if I will, but yeah, it's just interesting to me because it's not a phenomenon. Women have always gone for older guys. That's always been like a thing.
no kids. Ask him
And
another one.
what are your current priorities in life?
Okay, current priorities in life. All right, over here.
My first current priority is to breed a grand champion dog. I breed American bullies. Standards, not the little short dogs who have trouble breathing. My dogs bite if you come in. And then yeah, to just get my feet wet with being a professional MMA fighter. I do want that too. Yeah.
Nice. What about over here?
Daniel, 26. I would say currently my priorities are school, education. That's currently what I'm in. And then also being intentional about pursuing somebody. So I would say those are the two things right now that's a priority.
And over here?
Yeah, my name is Destin, 27. My priorities are my businesses. Yeah, that takes up like really a lot of my time. And you know, as well as you know, myself working on my health and stuff as well. You know, working out, making sure that I do that consistently, for sure.
Sounds good. Okay, it is time to.
Is that guy all right? Is that guy all right? I don't know. Is he high? Has he just maybe he's just got like a nervous tick or something? I'm not sure. Either way, I don't think that's going to be something that is going to help him with the ladies.
I'm gonna pop another balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
Oh,
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
do you know what? I think she might just end up with the guy that got his balloon back. You know, she is good looking. I can see why he gave his balloon back. And like, you know, guys, when guys see a beautiful woman, they think, do you know what? She might have a few problems, a few red flags, but I can fix that. It's worth the red flag. We'll see if it's worth the red flag. Realistically, it usually isn't worth the red flag. But we'll see. We'll see.
She's well dressed, well spoken, and yeah, nothing bad to say.
Okay, nice. And why'd you end up popping his?
I just like the other answers a little
This guy's got popped every time.
better.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right, our two remaining guys. Any questions for our girl? Oh, you ready over
No.
here? Okay, sorry. Ask it again.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Where you located?
North Carolina.
I'm in Dallas.
Okay.
That's it?
It's long distance.
That's fine with me.
All right.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay. Any questions here?
Well, we wouldn't have to do long distance. I live in North Carolina as well. Yeah, I live in Charlotte.
All right.
Okay.
What part of North Carolina you in?
Fayetteville.
Okay. About 3 hours, 4 hours.
I travel there often.
Okay. Let's make it happen.
Wait, even though he's got like something going on there, like distance matters, dude. Like long distance, I wouldn't even really. I mean, long distance doesn't really work unless you both understand that, like, this isn't a real thing, and just when I happen to be there, we'll get it on. But really, if you're gonna be in something long term and proper, like a serious relationship, you need someone closer, man. So that might actually turn the tides in this situation.
Let's make it happen for sure. For sure.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
Are you good?
You said you're 25, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you do for work again?
I'm in the beauty industry.
Beauty industry. Okay. No.
And I content create.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, we'll be back.
What sort of content?
Why'd you take yourself out the running?
I mean, he there.
So what?
See, he gets. That's what I'm saying. Like, it matters. He saw the writing on the wall, my friend, and he popped. And I think he made the right decision. And he's probably been thinking throughout this. You know what? I did pop in the first place. All of this combined, yeah.
I mean, I just think I seen the look. I seen, he said North Carolina. She smiled, all 32 teeth.
Okay. All right, but you held on to your reel for quite some time. Why so?
Because I was ready.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but when he there, I don't like competing when I know I'm gonna lose. I'm a fighter.
Shouldn't have eliminated yourself, but is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is my type.
Okay. Well, do have our last guy over here. Now, is he someone that
What's funny though is I actually think she would have chosen the guy that popped himself. Still, despite the distance, but I don't know. I don't see her choosing this guy. They might go off together, but I don't know if it's going to work. Or she might even pop him now. Let's see if she pops him right now. Bear in mind, I do not watch these beforehand. I have not seen this at all. So this is like everything I'm seeing is the first time I'm seeing it. So yeah.
that's your type?
Yes, he is my type.
Oh really?
Okay. Let me bring you up here with
He
us.
has got massive traps and shoulders, to be fair. So, or unless it's the camera and the angle making it look like that. But I've been thinking this guy's got massive shoulders.
Come on up here. Let's ask all of our final questions up here. All right. Do you guys have any final questions?
Thinking these shoulders look a bit like mine. God damn.
Oh no, she's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Amazing.
No, I have no questions.
Okay. Well then, let me go ahead and ask mine. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. You guys can go on up. Make some noise for them.
Did that even show up?
All right. Let's bring out our next single lady.
Litty committee, baby.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Nydia.
Nydia, how old are you?
I'm 23.
You guys, all right, when we zoom out a bit more, we can see all the angles. Let me know what you think about this one, scale of 1 to 10. All right.
And what do you do?
I work in property management.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
So I like to cook. I also crochet. I recently just bought a pottery wheel as well. So yeah.
Okay, very creative. And what do you look for in a man?
So I look for someone who is consistent, honest, ambitious, and intelligent.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
So you can't have kids.
Okay.
And then also you just have to be taller than me. You don't have to be like super, super tall, just taller than me.
Taller than you. Okay.
Yeah, that's really it.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. So we have okay. Every time I say that, somebody pops. That's how it's gotta look. All right, let's go on this way to see why they ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Gervance. I'm 25.
Okay. And Gervance, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The voice, not my type. Like that.
Really?
Her voice?
Yeah, just her voice. That's it. But beautiful though, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Gervance,
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No, not really.
Okay. Why not?
His teeth mainly.
The
But
gap.
it's not really the gap, it's just a little bit uneven. I'm actually like a really big stickler like for smiles.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, that's it.
Cool. Thank you. We got another one over here. Your name and age.
Tank 28.
All right. And Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Ever since I think around 27, 28, I stopped going under 25.
Okay.
It's just, it don't click. You're beautiful though.
Thank you.
Okay. Just a little too young for you.
Yeah, just too young.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I don't know if he's my type, but he's not unattractive. He's attractive.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool. Thank you. Let's head on back this way. So
Yeah,
we've
what
got
do you lot
4
think this
guys
girl?
left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
What?
Come on with it. We
Try to
go
pick your
day
best
love.
one.
Yeah, I just completely lost my
train
of thought.
I know it's a lot.
What are some goals that you're working on right now?
Okay. What are some goals you're working on right now? Name and age first, and then answer your question.
Phil, 26. I would say one of my goals that I'm working on is building wealth for myself, and just finding different avenues and ways that I can do that.
Your name and age and answer to her question.
Daniel, 26.
Now that guy, I keep saying it, man. He's small more, and he's put a bit more mustard and sauce on these answers, man. He's just giving the straight up, unseasoned. Oh,
I currently have a podcast, so I'm working on building more content and just establishing more growth. And then also get my master's. I'll be graduating soon. And then just health and fitness, trying to stay in shape, live a holistic life.
Okay. And what are you getting your master's in?
Adult education.
Adult education. Nice. All right. Name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Tevin. I'm 28. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at audio engineering. I've been taking classes. I'm in like a little program. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. And just every day, just mentally, physically, just get better.
Okay. Name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Jerron. I'm 27. So in my spare time, I'm a creative also as well. I do stand-up comedy. I'm a painter. I do a lot of other art forms as well. So one thing that's really a goal of mine is to get to a point to where I don't work for anybody else, but I want it to be within the next 2 years or so. And so for me right now, I'm doing a lot of different comedy shows, trying to find a manager or an agent that can help me be able to book more shows for myself.
Nice. Okay. Let's head on back. And what's a goal of yours?
Yeah, what'd you think of this girl? Nah,
So one big goal of mine is I really want to work on purchasing a home in the next couple years.
Yes.
Before I do that though, I need to work on becoming debt free. So like paying off my car and student loans and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So I'm now going to hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hang on to that. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Okay. All right. So why was your balloon on?
He gets popped.
She's well spoken. She seems like she knows what she wants for herself.
He always keeps his balloon, and he gets popped every time. God, his self-esteem's gonna be popped by the end of this show.
And why'd you end up popping his?
So it's actually kind of like a hard decision, but the only reason I popped is just because your shoelaces are a little bit dirty. That was the only thing that I could really think of to kind of like set you apart. That's it, though. Nothing else.
Cameraman.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
Cameraman's jokes.
Okay, we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
How do you handle conflict in a relationship?
Okay, start down there and come back. How do you handle conflict in a relationship?
So again, my name is Jerron. I think it's important to understand that women are very emotional, and the one way to combat emotion is with logic, right? So I wouldn't be a person where it's like, if we have a conflict and you feel very emotional about something, I would try to make sure that you understand what reality is as a whole and reassure you as far as not only how I feel about you, but what my intention is within the relationship.
Okay. What about over here?
Yeah, I honestly never had I don't know. It's not really too many conflicts with me. Like, I don't have a temper. If she got some problem with me, we gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna like argue that much. I'm not gonna do that back and forth stuff.
Okay. And what about over here?
I would say I address it head on. I know some people like to give them some space and take some time before you address conflict. For me, it's about communication. I know that's cliche, but one of the things I take pride in is listening. So I think I'm a good listener. So understanding where that person's coming from, and then also just allowing that person to feel heard and then articulate yourself in a way that they can understand you. So communication is key.
Okay, nice. Okay, you can go ahead and pop another balloon whenever you're ready.
Well, she knew who she was going to pop.
Okay, so why was your balloon up?
What's funny is he kind of gave the best. I mean, this guy's constantly getting popped as well, to be honest. But like I feel like he almost gave the best answer. But we all know it's not really about the answers, man. These women, they know what they want, really. Like, they just want to pretend they're not like shallow. But it's not really about what these guys say. It's like she probably knows who she's gonna choose already.
I mean, again, I think she's very pretty. You know, I think that she has her head in the right space, And more so than anything, I think it was more so that she said that she was a creative. She does pottery.
Yeah.
I've also done pottery. I took sculpture classes and whatnot. So it seemed like we just had some mutual interests and whatnot. You know what I mean?
And why'd you end up popping his?
I just didn't like your answer.
What?
So the whole like emotional thing, it's a little bit triggering for me because sometimes that can be used as like, oh my God, you're so emotional. You know, I just don't like that. So that's
What I mean is that sometimes the way you feel is not based off of what are facts, but just like how you feel.
Mhm.
Even if that's how you feel, I still have to acknowledge that that is how you feel, even if that's not what reality is. And so I have to introduce reality into how you are feeling and then reaffirm how it is that like my intention and what is actually going on within the relationship.
I mean, but who's to say it's
Yeah, he gave the best answer. Like, realistic, he really did give the best answer.
not reality?
I mean, reality is
mean, it's-
reality. If you think I'm messing with another girl, but in reality I'm not, it's my job to not only respect how you feel, but also reaffirm to you what reality is as a whole. You see what I'm saying?
I may have misunderstood like what scenario you were kind of talking
understand.
about.
It's
'Cause
okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, let's just stop right over here. We got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for her?
Question. So, what qualities do you possess that would make you a good partner?
I feel like I'm very communicative. I also think I'm pretty understanding. And I'm very secure within myself. Like there isn't really ever a time where I need to like question what you're doing. Or at that point, I think it's kind of just like you kind of have to walk away if you don't trust your partner. So
I agree.
Mm.
It's a good answer.
Okay. Any questions here?
Like, let me think. She's so beautiful. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
lie. Oh my
Thank you.
God.
These guys are putty, man. These guys, there's nothing wrong with complimenting a woman, like especially if she's giving you compliments and stuff. But really, I haven't really heard her give any compliments out, and yet they're just like, it's quite bizarre. And like that wig, it looks a bit like it. When I look at it, I know that her hair is underneath, and she's just everything's underneath, and then that's just like on top of whatever's underneath because it looks too volumized. It looks too bassy. Like, and also obviously the obvious is she doesn't look like she'd grow hair that looks like that. So yeah. So when I hear beautiful constantly, I'm like, really?
Just are you gonna love me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
She might be beautiful inside though.
like I need somebody to, you know, hold it down. Like, I need you to be like, what you doing? Like, I need you to love me. For real. Like if I love you, love me. Type. It's so funny, bro. I'm dead ass.
No, this guy's funny, man.
Not love, but like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, just I don't know. Okay, I got another question. Another question.
This guy's
All
funny.
right. Do you have like a good sense of humor? You like to laugh and stuff?
I feel like I do, but I feel like I do have a really good sense of humor. But I think sometimes certain things are not funny. Some people think they have a good sense of humor, but in reality,
I feel like she doesn't. When now that she said that, I feel like she probably doesn't have a good sense of humor.
they're just rude and
I
disrespectful.
agree. I'm not one of those. Though. I'm not corny.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, do you think she has a great future behind her? You know what I mean? She has a great future behind her.
I think so, though.
All right.
Okay.
That's all I care about. Yeah.
Got anything to mention?
Huh? No, I'm good. I'm good.
By the way, if you know what I mean by that, you know. But if you don't know, then I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Sure.
You want me to ask another question?
No, I mean, I said, do you have anything you want to mention that's been brought up earlier?
Nah. I'm faithful with you. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
He's saying he's faithful with you, but he said earlier, he's only 80% faithful.
Nah, you can't do that, man. That's out of order. Each round is a new round. You can't be bringing in stuff that I've never seen her do that before.
Wow.
But this confirms what I said. I said earlier when he was talking to the 21-year-old, I think, he was like, basically, essentially, for you, I'm probably gonna end up cheating, so I might as well pop. Like, unless you're cool with that. But for her, he'd be faithful. That's what I'm saying. Like, some people, I don't know. I think some women say, "Oh, once a cheater, always a cheater," which I hope that applies to them too. But honestly, I think there's a lot of guys where if they could get the woman of their dreams, not the perfect woman, but just the woman that's perfect for them, they probably wouldn't cheat, realistically. So what does that mean then? That just means get with who you're supposed to be with, I guess. But I think it's hard in this day and age because women that are a certain level don't want men on their level. They want guys that are above their level. So it's hard to get the woman of your dreams if you're a guy. You always have to go lower than the woman of your dreams, which increases the chances of cheating. It's crazy work. It's a crazy world we're living in.
Why? Why did you have to bring that up?
We gotta let her know.
No,
Nah,
no, that was last.
Arlette, that was bad behavior. Arlette, you just slap on the wrist for that one, darling.
Yes, that was last round. Damn.
If she watches this back, she's gonna be like, "How come they didn't warn me?"
Right.
That was-
Yeah, I'd have been like, dang, Arlette didn't even say anything.
Why?
She didn't like elbow me, nothing.
No, I was playing. I'm a good guy. I'm one of the good guys.
Okay.
Okay.
This guy's funny.
So.
I'm one of the good guys.
All right, girl. So I am gonna have you pop a balloon. Out of these two guys, we heard a little bit about them. Okay, yes, go ahead.
Have you ever cheated on anyone?
Oh,
all right, go ahead.
Shit.
I have not. I've been in
Yeah,
one
but the other
relationship.
guys
I
are
haven't
to
cheated.
get cooked.
What about over here?
Oh, just lie.
Like once maybe.
Yeah.
Like some high school. Shit, some high school.
Okay. How old are you again?
28.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay.
Mm, okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Go ahead and pop a balloon whenever you're ready.
Oh.
No, I mean, think again.
Let her pop
That
your
was just
balloon.
such a red flag.
Oh, Arlette.
It's cool.
All right.
It's
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
like when she walked that way, I fell in love. And she got the face card is fire.
Because she got a great future behind her. That's why. If you don't get it by now, I don't know what to tell you, boy.
Like, so yeah, she got it. She got it. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from Atlanta.
Okay, I can tell.
Okay. What does that mean?
They be thick.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
It was just a cheating thing. That was just
Oh
a red
my
flag.
God.
I've never been cheated on. So I don't know how I would react in a situation like that.
What does
I
that
just
mean?
didn't even want to risk
You
it.
would have never knew.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Okay, so we got our one final guy over
Nice.
here. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Mental to say.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sounds good. Let me bring you up here with us. Come on up. Let's all go up here. All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I do. Where are you located? I know you say you're from Atlanta. Or do you
I live
currently
in
live in?
Atlanta.
Okay,
Mhm.
sweet.
Where are you?
Live in North Carolina.
Okay. That's not that far.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
No question. That's my only question.
Okay.
What's going on?
I mean, I don't.
If you don't have one, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't really have any questions,
Okay.
honestly.
All right, well, let me ask mine then. So, is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We
We
have a
got a
match. Hey, there's a few matches, man. Well done.
I'll take the mic.
I think that's the end of it.
All
no?
right, get your
That's the
girl. Make some noise for them, guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop
Thank
the Balloon.
you, Arlette. And thank everyone for watching this. This has been myself on the AaronBeezee YouTube channel, or wherever else you're watching it. It might be TikTok or anywhere else. It doesn't really matter where. All that matters is you're here with the AaronBeezee. All right. Yeah, fantastic show. Let me know the ratings that you've given all the girls. Let me know who's the best dressed guy. Guys, would you lot go on a show like this? I heard there's like a UK version coming out. Well, it's not coming out, it's out. But yeah, there is a UK version out. If we're in the UK here, would you go on that one? Wherever you are in the world listening to this, would you go on your country's version of Pop the Balloon? Let me know. All right. Anyway, please subscribe. Please, please, please like the video. It actually hurts the video if you don't like it. So please help me by liking it, because I want to keep doing these. And the more you like them, the more incentive it is for me to keep doing them. Subscribe, as I said before, click that notification bell. And if there's anything you want me to react to, I'm going to be doing a lot more reactions. Give it to me on Instagram, which is, my Instagram handle is @AaronBeezee, or you can pop it to me on TikTok, or you can pop it to me somehow through YouTube. Yeah, get it to me, or just drop me a link even in the comments or something. And leave comments, man. Talk amongst yourselves about this. Like, what do you think of these chicks? What do you think of the outfits? What is your favorite Pop the Balloon show? Is it the Arlette one, or there's a few different versions? Which version do you like? If there's any versions that you like that I might not know about, please send them to me as well. All right, peace and love. I'm out.